it's Stass. It's been a while since I've done a proper video, but it's the 23rd, it's Christmas Eve, and just thought I'd pop in and say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that. As a lot of you may know, Australia is pretty much on fire. Mostly, it's not a funny matter, but you know, it is fairly serious. It's a bit of a joke about current climate change policy, and it's pretty devastating the way that so much, all the leadings up to everything. Anyway, just hats off to those who've been affected by the fires, lost property. We've had a couple of people tragically die, including firefighters and stuff. So yeah, it's family time, it's Christmas time. But yeah, Merry Christmas everyone, hope you're safe and having a good time with the family and or friends. Thought I'd just do a quick little sample taster of what's been happening with the kegs. I've just put the 3 beers for Christmas on. I'll talk through them a little bit as we go. So we're going to start with this one. Now you can't see too well in the light. It is dark, and I'm hoping the audio is not being crashed by fridges and crickets and all that. But it's slowly clearing up. You can start to see a little bit of clarity through there. This is based on the Duvel Triple Citra hop. I didn't really want a 9% beer on tap over Christmas. I thought that was a fairly silly idea. So I brewed this one to be 5.5–6%. This came out at I think 5.5%. Brewed it with, I think it's Pilsner malt and the candy syrup. I'm pretty sure that's the only one. And SARS and Styrian Goldings for the hops, and the Giga Yeast Golden Pear for the yeast. Let's have a smell. So it's quite sweet smelling. Candy syrup's got a bit of a slight herbal note, but you're getting a little bit of that sort of farmhouse bubblegum characters from the yeast. So cheers everyone. Sorry about that. Again, on the flavour, it's quite dry finish. Get that bubblegum, slight tartness. I'm not getting a hell of a lot of citra, but it sort of just gives it a nice little citrusy kick. Just works in with that already slightly tart, slightly funky yeast character. It's very nice. Next in the array of tasting, well, we're going to go this is based off the McKellar Jackie Brown American Brown Ale. It's probably just a little undercarbed still. I force carbed it last night, so it's sort of just carbed. I was going to do a grain to glass in this one, but I sort of ran out of time and I ended up just having a brew, and I didn't want to have to muck around filming, so apologies to those who are keen to see a brew day, but I will post a link in the description to the recipe if you want to brew it, and let me know what you think. And this is the version that I brewed rather than the one from the McKellar book. It's pretty close. Getting chocolate. Probably not terribly helpful for you international folk, but I'm getting a really strong wattle seed smell. Sort of like cocoa chocolate, but nutty as well. Just a little bit of roast. Yeah, sort of roast chocolate and nutty. Not getting a heap of hops, like distinctive hops. There's Centennial, Amarillo, and can't remember. Link in the description. Flavour, you still get that, again, wattle seed, roast chocolate nuttiness. You get a little bit of the Centennial. It's like a lemony, zesty, pithiness, which sort of dries it out, which is nice. Doesn't go sweet chocolate at all. It's had a finishing gravity, I think, of about 10-20. So it's only 5%. Yeah, it's got a nice zing across the back palate. Finishes maybe a tad bitter for my palate, but it sort of helps the beer sort of finish clean, make you go in for another sip. So that's this one. And then for something completely different, we've got this guy. Now this is a recipe that I got from my mate Pete, Aussie Raw. He's another brewer in Newcastle. This is, he calls this a ginger mead. He used to make it at like 8%. No, sorry, that's a lie, about 12%. And I said to him, you know, it's nice, but why does it have to be 12%? So he's been making this more like 6-7%, and his wife really likes it on ice or liquored back, diluted with a bit of soda water. So this is, I think, it's come out like 5.25%. I didn't put as much dextrose in, so yeah, it's just using an extract ginger, Morgan's ginger beer extract, some honey, mainly a bit of dextrose, but I didn't have enough dextrose, so I used some light dry malt as well, and the Mangrove Jack's M05 mead yeast. So I'm calling this a short mead because it's only sort of 5%, and short mead's often served carbonated rather than still. So this one, just ginger, a little bit of honey sweetness. Big ginger kick, hits you right at the back of the throat. Reasonably dry, clean, not totally clear yet. It's pretty cloudy still, but that'll clear up over time if it gets the chance. I don't imagine that any of these will be sitting around for too long. Yeah, we've got people coming around for Christmas Eve for dinner, and we're hosting dinner again on Christmas Day. Yeah, so these are the 3 beers that I've got on tap. This was a compromise, rather than having a cider, which, you know, let's be honest, someone will go, oh yeah, you got a cider, that's great, and I'll have 1 glass and then move on to champagne or wine. So this ginger mead I think will prove popular, and you can use it for mixes or whatever. So yeah, that's about all I've wanted to say. 9 minutes worth of video. I think that's more than enough to taste 3 beers. Wish everyone a happy and safe Christmas holiday period, and I will see you probably next year. I say probably next year because I will be seeing you next year, but this is probably going to be the last video that I upload this year. So until then, cheers and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year, I guess. Cheers.